Hey guys, welcome. So for today's video, we're going to be doing Despacito by a couple different artists. I chose this song because it's one of the top songs in the world still. It came out like over a year ago. One of the things that I liked about this song was that it actually came out shortly before I went to Peru last year. And normally I hear a song about 5 to 10 times and I get tired of it. This song here, though, for some reason I didn't. I don't know if it was because I was on vacation, and I was in Peru for a month, and I probably heard this song like 10 times a day, and I just never got tired of it. I can't explain it. Maybe because I was in Peru, people there loved it. I'm not a dancer, but I tried to dance like 12 times listening to this song. So I do still like this song, and I actually chose this song too because it's still in the top 3 in the Latin pop charts, the Billboard pop charts. So that's why I chose it today. So what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna break down sentences and kind of go over how artists, songwriters, poets have a little liberty, but we're gonna change the sentences around how you would write them properly if you're gonna use it in a written form. So we'll start now here. Where Justin Bieber's part, and we're obviously only going to be doing the English lyrics by Justin Bieber today. So, all right. So the first line there, coming over in my direction. So here we can see that what I like about songwriting and poetry is that you can shorten lyrics however you want to in order to make it fit into the sentence. But if you're using this if you were going to write this down, kind of just depends on your perspective. If from first person perspective, you would say you were coming over in my direction, or if you were the other person, I was coming over in your direction, or if it was third person, she was going over in his direction. So a couple different ways to change that sentence around if you were going to write it in, turn it in for write it in a sentence form other than how it's used here. So we'll go on to the next line here. Alright, so here he's talking about, he just says, so thankful for that, it's such a blessing. So one of the things we're going to go over too is, double meanings that people use. Here's really not a double meaning, but he says, so thankful for that, it's such a blessing. Obviously he's referring to them coming over, but like I said, he did shorten it. For instance, if I was going to write it, I would say, I am so thankful for that. It's such a blessing. But it fits better in the sentence and in the song if you just you leave out the I am so thankful. I am part of it. So anyways, we'll go to the next sentence here. Turn every situation into heaven, yeah. Alright, so he's talking about same thing. He's obviously referring to somebody else, him or her, who knows. Thankful, turn every situation into heaven. So, he's talking about, you ever met somebody who makes every situation a bad situation? Well, this person that he's singing to turns every situation into heaven, so has a deep meaning for him. Obviously, if heaven is a good place. We all want to, however whatever your thoughts and beliefs are. I think we can all agree that heaven sounds like a pretty cool place. But that's what he said there. Sunrise on the darkest day. All right, so there he says, you are my sunrise on my darkest day. So obviously we know the sunrise typically comes out, it's the brightest point in the morning. So when he says sunrise in the darkest day, I don't know about you, but I love sunrises. I actually wake up early sometimes just to watch the sunrise, or I have stayed up late enough to watch the sunrise too, and I actually love to watch the sunset, and it's actually about to set right now. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of dark in here because it's about to sunset here, but the sunrise in the darkest day, if I were to write it, I would obviously say you are my sunrise in the darkest day, but I would probably say sunrise in the darkest night, because the sunrise comes up. And like I said, if you've ever stayed out all night, that sun comes up, it just brightens your whole night. In the darkest day, when the day is going, you kind of already forgot about the sunrise. But it rhymes with the next sentence, so we'll go straight into that. Got me feeling some kind of way, make me wanna savor. All right, so every moment slowly. So we went a little past what I wanted to stop at, but that's okay. He says, got me feeling some type of way. So obviously when somebody says got me feeling some type of way, it's kind of hard for them to express what they're talking about. Maybe in your native language you have a way to express it, like the French says je ne sais quoi, or in Spanish we would say yo no sé, or sentir como no sé, something like that. Whatever your native language is, you can actually put that in the comments. I'd like to hear what your native language is and how you would say that in your native language. But it's just a way for us to say, like, I don't know what I'm feeling, but we'll go. And then actually he did say the next part, make me want to savor every moment slowly. So it's just like anytime you're enjoying something, you want to do it as slow as possible. And that's actually the translated name for the song. Despacito means slowly, so he kind of throws that in there and then says it twice. So you fit me, tailor-made, love how you put it on. All right, so there he kind of says two double meanings there. Well, first he says, you fit me tailor-made, similar to like putting on a tailor-made suit. I don't know if you ever put one on before, but it's designed to just fit you perfectly. It's designed for your body type, and the best way to know how well that fits is put on clothes that are not tailor-made. I'm kind of barrel-chested. I have bigger shoulders, bigger arms, so sometimes I put on a shirt that's supposed to be my size, and it does not fit me at all. So when you put something on tailor-made, it just feels so good around you. And then here in the next sentence, he says that love how you put it on. So obviously he's probably not talking about clothes there, probably talking about how they dance or how they feel next to each other. But in this song, let's just assume he's talking about putting his clothes on him, but you can make your own assumptions there. So all right, so there, the next line he says, got the only key, know how to turn it on. So if somebody has your key to your heart or the key to your lock or whatever it may be, but then he says you know how to turn it on. So it's kind of like turning on a car, turning on an engine, but obviously he's probably talking about something else. But that's a good thing about music and in poetry, is that you can let people make their own assumptions. So we'll go to the next one. All right, so there he says, the way you nibble on my ear, the only words I want to hear. So if they're nibbling on the ear, the double meaning there is they're probably not talking. So, but those are the only words he wants to hear. So he doesn't want to hear words. He just wants to hear nibbling. But that's what he's talking about in that particular line there. Baby, take it slow so we can last long. All right, so there he says, baby, take it slow so we can last. Pretty simple to kind of grasp what he's talking about there. Obviously, he's talking about dancing, possibly, or running, so he doesn't run out of breath. I don't know, but we'll let you make that. So if you want to hear other songs, you want to hear me translate other songs from English to, break down a song in English, or translate a song from Spanish to English, just let me know, put it in the comments, whatever you want to hear. All right, thanks.